Hello, everybody. Gordy Sorensen with Twin Power Team and Remax Home Group, and today I have a special guest with me.
Bill Tye, Green State Credit Union, mortgage lender.
And Bill's joined us to talk about home values and equity in your home and what to do with it. Just so everybody knows, in the last year, especially the last 12 to 18 months, home values have increased in most areas by 4 to 5% on average. There's pockets that have gone up 7 to 8%. So you might be sitting on more equity in your home than you think you are. So what do you do? Bill?
Well, I'll tell you what, Gordy, I got some questions for you before we get into that. So
Super.
I'm going to ask you some questions about an asset, and I want you to tell me whether you would want to put a lot of money into this asset or not.
Okay. All right.
So the first one, you can determine the amount of monthly contributions and length of time for each of the contributions to continue.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Sure. Yeah.
The customer can pay more than the minimum monthly payment than the monthly contribution, but not less.
Okay.
So
All right.
if the customer attempts to pay less, the financial institution keeps all of the previous contributions.
Well, I don't like that.
Yeah. The money in the account is not liquid.
Okay.
The
So
money
if I have an emergency or problem, I can't get at that money.
can't get at it.
Okay.
If you need
All right.
it, if you need it, you're not getting it.
All right.
The money deposited in the account is not safe from loss of principal.
Okay.
Each contribution made to the account results in less safety of principal.
Oh, what?
The money deposited in the account earns a 0% rate of return.
Wow. Where do I sign up?
So we'll couple more. The customer's income tax liability increases with each new contribution.
Oh, wow.
Potentially. When the plan is fully funded, there is no income paid out to the customer.
Oh, wow. Gee, okay.
So
I hope you're not describing my home mortgage.
Well, so what we're talking about there is actually your equity.
Right.
So the things that we described there is actually how equity performs. Okay. So while home ownership is the greatest investment that we're able to obtain, almost everybody's life, their largest investment is going
Sure.
to be their home. There's a difference between your home ownership, the appreciation, and your equity. So a great way to generate even more wealth than just owning a home is to be able to figure out, what do I do with this thing called equity to increase my overall wealth?
Right, exactly. So a couple options are with your equity. You could take out a home equity line of credit and our different products and use that money to buy some investment property that actually generate income and start creating generational wealth. So, I mean, just owning a home is a good first step in creating long-term wealth. To create generational wealth, owning additional properties is another great way.
Yeah, for sure.
Or another great time to maybe take some of that equity and trade up, because when you do go to retire, when you'd rather be in the $1 million house because you've traded up and kind of worked your way up the system, as opposed to being in the house that's still $200,000 and now you're trying to buy something that's $400,000 in Florida or something fun like that.
Yeah.
So
kind of like that. If homes are appreciating at 7-8%,
Right.
would you rather own a $50,000 house, a $100,000 house,
Sure.
$150,000 house? So it's not that you should max yourself out to where you're in trouble financially,
Right.
but the higher priced home that you can get into, if they're all appreciating across the board, is going to give you a better opportunity. So if you've gained equity in your first house
Right.
and you want to trade up, going to your higher priced home in a growing market will actually increase your equity as well.
Well, not only that, but if you walk in there with a lot more equity and put it down than you thought possible,
Yeah.
your payment may not change much and you may be in a home that's going to appreciate at a higher level.
And that's true. We have a lot of clients that are really noticing that home prices are increasing, but they're not really thinking about their own home price increasing.
Right.
And so they're not realizing, oh my gosh, I didn't realize this house was worth so much more
Well, I
money.
don't know how many times you've heard, and I've heard somebody say, well, I'm going to wait till the market slows down and quiets down. I said, you want to sell your house when the market's low? We want to sell your house when the market's high, right? So it's hard to ride it high and low at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, that's awesome. So equity, let's figure out ways to help you guys make money off of it.
Sure. And create some generational wealth. So, hey, reach out to Bill R.I. for any questions or additional comments or questions. We could go into further stuff about taxes and all that, but you're better off to call us and talk about your situation in person. So thanks again for joining, and thanks, Bill, for joining.
That was fun. Appreciate
All
it.
right, thanks, Bill.
Yep.